Skate park's been there now about 3 years. So a big part of what we were doing when we got up here was trying to help the community that was there already to get a facility for skateboarding. It was really cool. It was like it just showed that if you wanted something and if it was positive and it helped everybody, it just showed that it could get done.
It's getting hot, thinking when they pop, my name drop. Ain't gonna rock the spot, but they got see you with my team top rap charts the pop. What you saying ain't mine, so it doesn't mean a lot bigger. When they go by this, my pockets get bigger, money legal. To keep my hand off the gun trigger, stick up your eardrum, not your purse for my bank account funds. Need lots of ones, about 1 million of them. Retired when about 30. Now the only time I got in my yard is when my hands dirty. Pardon the French, become metallic. Rhymes vary from here to Napa Valley. Scratch breaks, make tapes, make no mistakes. I hate fakes who think I got time to waste. Check it. If you wasting my time, don't be surprised if I rob you. If you drop dime, I'm a mob. Time waits for no one, and everybody got to go. You think you got forever, and walk around real slow. Hesitate if you want, get caught out late. It's moving too quick, I ain't got time to waste. Time waits for no one, and everybody got to go. Think you got forever, to walk around real slow. Hesitate if you want, get caught out late. It's moving too quick, I ain't got time to waste. My man locked up, steady, got 70,000 hours. He got knocked, fishing crack through the bill powers. I hate to say it was the streets, cause the shit's buried. I left the yard in your commissary. It's the only thing you got now. I wish I told you something before you got locked down. Now I miss you, you and I used to cock missiles.
Like, there's so much emphasis in the team sports in Limerick. You know, everyone says it's like the, you know, it's the capital of sport and all this, like, but it's all team-based. It's all rugby, hurling, and like that's brilliant. Don't get me wrong, it teaches you so much, and you can get so much from team sports. But skateboarding is an individual thing. Not everyone falls into the category of wanting to play a team sport. So that's where skating fills a gap, I think. So now there's a facility to go and express yourself. Basically, if you want to go down there and hang out, it's a facility for that. If you want to, like, you know, skate hard, it's a facility for that. If you just want to chill out, it's pretty much on your terms. Anytime you want to go, you don't have. There's no structure to it whatsoever. And I think that's what's so appealing to so many people that have, you know, everyone has different lives and they fit in skateboarding when they can, and now they can at any time they want because of the facility there. So that's pretty much amazing. Like surfing and skateboarding in every other country there's industries built around them. So like it's a very young sport in Ireland, but it's got the potential to grow, and pretty much now having, for example, the parks, then you've got the industry around it would be the shops that sell the products like ourselves, who employ people, so that gives them work, and then there's more hype about it because there's a community base, you know, there's a centre where people can talk about what they're doing, get excited together, and it just kind of creates more of a hype and a buzz about it. And so yeah, it's got a knock-on effect. So it starts pretty simple, and then, you know, it can develop into something bigger. Like, so there was a scenario in every other country where if a kid is good enough to be sponsored, there's a direct road for him to go from being a talented kid into being sponsored by a company, into possibly making a career out of it. So what we're trying to create here is an opportunity to link the skaters that deserve to go on and maybe make a living out of it. We need to try and get them the links to England and then onto America that they can possibly exploit to their advantage and everyone else's advantage as well. So what we're trying to do here is pick the kids that have the right discipline, attitude to it, who you know, treat it like a job, or who can see that they can make a living out of it, and we try and nurture that and try and pass it on. So we're very much like low end scale, but already we've had skaters come through and you've seen their talent, sent them on to companies like Keeney's would be a great example. We sent a few videos on of him to a Spanish company called Jart, and they saw what he did, absolutely loved it. And as a result of giving him opportunities to go to Spain on numerous occasions already, they've started giving him a wage. So he's working here and he's getting paid from Jart, so he can get footage for them. So he's basically got a job skateboarding, and that would not have been possible if it wasn't for the park. And that's kind of just the first step of it, but it has the potential to go bigger and bigger.
I seen the dead man grins, the 7 deadly sins, couldn't keep his mouth closed in the house of the gins.
My name is Evan Quaid from Limerick City, skating about maybe 5-6 years now. Work part-time in Tubes every now and then. It's great to see an outdoor skate park in Limerick because we always have the Tubes All-Ireland skate competition down there. It's been like going for the past 3 years I think now, and like people from Dublin, Galway, Belfast, all over come down, and we get to see like great skaters come to our city, and it pushes us more to like get better and better. And the only thing we'd really need is like something like an indoor skate park, because you know, Ireland, like with the weather and stuff, like it's so unpredictable. Like we get rain every now and then, but like we've been blessed with some sun for like the past 2 weeks, so we've been out skating like nearly every single day. Like, so it's great to see something like that going. We have a lot of people skating in Limerick as well. Like, and even if you go to Castletroy, you see like little kids of like 7 or 8 like skating. And it's amazing to see. Like, cause about like when I started skating 5 years ago, I mean, I used to go skate with my friends, and there'd be a group of maybe 5-6 of us, and that was all that was around Limerick. Like, bar the guys that were actually sponsored. But they wouldn't hang around with us, you know, because we weren't that great, and they were filming and they didn't want us in their way. Like, so now when you go anywhere to skate in Limerick, like especially out in Castro, you've like loads of kids coming like swamping you and like, oh, how do you do this trick, how do you do that trick? Like, it's great to see. Like, I mean, the scene has picked up an awful lot like in the last like year or two, like, and especially with Tubes down here then as well, like doing like great deals on boards, wheels and shoes and all that. Like, I mean, people just come in, buy stuff straight away, like, and just start skating like full stop.
Skateboarding is very much, it used to go through cycles, very obviously. When there was no facilities there, what used to happen was it would get fashionable and it would get really popular for a while, kind of like when Wimbledon's on and stuff, you know, everyone gets their tennis racks. Same with skating, for whatever reason, there was hype coming from somewhere and it was causing a load of hype here, but that used to die off. So what used to happen was the next generation wouldn't know it, there wasn't really much of a link. There was a new breed coming through the next time skateboarding is popular. What's happening now is with the park, it's creating a core group that are, you know, skate forever for their reasons, and they're staying there now, and they can keep skating all the time because the facility before that what used to happen is people used to drift a lot further from skateboarding, maybe not come back. So has it grown? Yeah, it's growing all the time, but there's still that yo-yo effect of people coming into it and then going away from it, but there's now a core group, and that's going to be really beneficial for the sport. Life is not easy at all, like, and we keep getting sold on the fact that it is, and everyone sells your product saying your life's going to be easier if you have this, but it's not easy, like, and you have to figure out your own way through it as well. And the same with skateboarding, like, you're only going to get good by like putting blood, sweat and tears into it. It's not an easy thing. It shows you, teaches you like how necessary it is to keep trying at something, because you're not good at the start, and like it takes a long time. It takes hundreds of times to land one move. So you see in these videos that a trick is done and it's landed and it takes 2 seconds on video, but it's taken months, years, to get to that point, that 2-second clip. Like, so I guess the people that do get into it learn discipline, like, and they learn how hard it is to achieve the things that they are achieving, and that's good because it teaches you that in life as well. You have to see it, you have to think about it being a good idea to do it first, then you got to figure out how to do that, and then you got to go do it. And then if you apply that to life as well, if you think it, feel it, do it, like if you do that in life, that's how you do anything. Like, so I think that's what skateboarding forces you to learn. That's just my opinion.
So many days